What's good all? Welcome back to another episode of my Final Fantasy 16 playthrough. We are continuing with the main quest here. We've changed the character quite a bit, the main character, and we buffed him up basically, and he's absolutely insane. Man like Clive. Guys, if you enjoy these types of videos, playthroughs, consider dropping a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It helps out more than you can imagine, and you get to follow along with all these playthroughs. Of course, we're going to carry on finishing Final Fantasy 16, but we're going to be doing more playthrough videos in the future as well. As opposed to the Hogwarts Legacy playthrough that we did, I've taken away the camera off of the screen so you get the full visuals and you get to appreciate the graphics, that kind of stuff. I am no longer on the screen on the video. I could easily put myself on there, but I thought it'd just be better for playthrough purposes. So let's get into it. Alright, for some reason it hasn't banked the last one we've done, so let's go ahead and Wings of Light. We got, okay, no, not that one. Wind Up. Let's level up Pile Drive, and that is now mastered as well. So I think that is all of this one mastered. Ramu, I think the icon's name is. Yeah, Thunderstorm and Blind Justice. I guess we can upgrade Blind Justice as well because it is a ability he uses, obviously. But yeah, we're not gonna upgrade this one and this one. Alright, so this one is gonna take that pace to level up for. 6,000. And then we've got, yeah, we've got some other ones as well. Alright, let's go, we have to go back to the hideaway. Let's see if we can pick up some free ability points or whatever from this woman on the left. Also, I need to Google where to get Brimstone from.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw it.
First, let's go to this person and get rid of the yellow dot.
What will it be today? What is it that you wish to learn? Of course. Study it well, Clive.
Alright, that's done. This person, this little rat. Let's see if there's any new ones. There was 2. Yeah, we still... Oh, there's 3 now. Okay. So this is Quiet Sands in Rosario. And what is it? It's an A. It's a rank A. I got a feeling we're going to get quite a bit of ability points from that. These 2 are unsure of the location.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back.
Alright, we need 1,120.
Come again.
Nowhere near.
I may have more for you.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
Alright, there's nothing here.
Seen enough?
So, let's go and do this then, actually. Rosario Quiet Sands, was it? Quiet Sands, Rosario. Okay, let's head there. Apologies, I did press my PS button by mistake. Let's go there. Rosario, and then Quiet Sands. Let's go central. Quiet Sands. Where are these lot gonna be? Here you go. They're here. That's where I'm gonna find them. So we're gonna go here. Alright, from here we need to go straight. Yeah, straight through these this gate. Let's get on the chocobo. Get on him, man.
Faster.
What's here? Oh, there is a box there. What the hell? What kind of glitch is that? Alright, you know what? Let's get off.
Safe.
Let's get off. Let's see how much damage this does. Okay. We got a box out of it.
Come on.
Alright, we're heading this way. I do want to fight these lot. I do want to fight them.
Get him. Go for it. Get him.
Alright, let's get a mega flare going. There's one. There's two. There's three. Let's see how powerful this really is. There's four. Oh, we're maxed. Let's use it. Let's see how powerful it really is. Let's use this and recover some health.
To me, boy.
Let's see if we can block. Oh no, I guess. Last hit. Right, you can stop now. The guy was just carrying on, he was dead. We do need to recover all of these abilities before we fight the boss. This one's done. This one's got quite a bit left. And this one's recovering as well. We might as well run there, I guess. Alright guys, just give it a second. Oh, some of these reload. This one's actually going pretty quick. Guys, remember to drop a like if you like the video and don't forget to subscribe as well. It helps me out massively. Just churning out playthrough video after playthrough video for Final Fantasy 16. That one's done. So, apparently it's here somewhere. I'm guessing they're down here. There they are. Right on cue. Almost there. There we go. So let's start with this one, I guess. They're rank A. This should be a tough fight.
Again. But not for long.
Let's do this. And we're going to charge up to 4 if we can. They can't really hit me, can they? Oh shit. We'll charge this up to number 4. Number 3. Here we go, number 4. Let's go. Let's charge this up again. They're quite weak actually. They're not that strong. Oh, he says that, and he takes a bloody axe to the neck.
I've heard Torgal.
Come on then. Mega flare. Alright, last guy left. That was not hard at all. We only got maybe maybe A is quite bad then or something, I don't know. That was shocking.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Right, well that's it. Let's return to the hideaway. I literally walked that.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Let's see how many I need left.
Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
1120.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Little rat, let's see. Alright, there's still two now, which I don't know where they are. Ruin reawakened. The Break of Worlds. Giant Rosarian Ruins. What are we gonna do then? Should we... You know what? Let's Google how to find this brimstone. It's just gonna make it so much more easier for gameplay, basically. Let's see.
What do you want?
Right. Not that one. Got plus 23 on each of these. Oh, maybe I can reinforce the Excalibur. Maybe I can reinforce that a bit more. This one. This is 23 and 23. Maybe I can... Yeah, Yeah, what if I can reinforce it more than this one? I am tempted. Alright, grindstone. Let's Google that. Um, One sec. Where to find grindstone? Final Fantasy 16. The Earth Shard is unique. What are you talking about? I want grindstone. It's telling me about some next thing. Um, how to get craft by acquiring Earth Shard. No. What are you on about? I want them. Oh shit! I see. I need grindstone. The sword. This. I need this. Once I get this, I see. Uh, Though modern day plays such as the adventures of Sir Crandall have taken to embellishing the tale considerably, historians do agree that long ago the nations of Valisthea were, for a short time, united under a single king and his band of loyal knights. Whether or not he was indeed crowned upon drawing a sword from a stone is a matter still up for debate. Yeah, but I don't know if I should. Should I get Excalibur or Brightburn? Should I get Brightburn or how do you spell Excalibur? Excalibur. Okay, game FAQs. Someone said the gearing system in this game is stupid in general. Give me a second, guys. I certainly thought it would last longer than one dungeon. I mean, it's only 2 points weaker than the Brightburn. It also looks way better than the Brightburn, so I'm still using it. I fail to see how Brightburn makes Excalibur irrelevant. It's a 0.7% difference, making the choice almost exclusively a aesthetic one. A hard choice because I love how they both look. Even for mins slash maxers, it's still a good idea to follow through on the Excalibur quest. Rune sword. Someone's on about the rune sword afterwards. Oh, I don't know. It's tough, man. Because I think you can only get this once. You know what? There's a better question. What is the best sword in Final Fantasy 16? The most notable of these is perhaps Ultima Weapon, a Final Fantasy mode exclusive blade that puts all the other swords in the game to shame. Its attack and break stats sit at an unstoppable 700, making Ultima Weapon the best weapon in Final Fantasy 16 bar none. Guys, I'm just gonna pause this stream until I sort of get answers rather than just doing stuff on screen and you guys just watching a blank screen. I'll try to cut all this out as well. Alright guys, so I am back and I am not happy with what I found. Basically, I need to hold off creating this stuff. They say through going through the story, you're gonna get better weapons near the end of the game, and some spoilers started to surface, so I stopped reading. I didn't want to carry on. So we're just gonna progress through the story. Forget about leveling up the sword. Let's carry on.
Was wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the...
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So... Right. Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part. But you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake. Thank you, Otto.
Yeah, so we're not gonna go ahead and buy any swords from now.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. Is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive. It's
Man's
Gav.
dying.
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
Thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Alright, we've got the Phoenix Bar side. Man ain't even following me. Oh, looks like we got a new... We've got a new beast to go after, I think.
You mean the Iron Kingdom?
You lot can read that if you want. Yeah, alright. The pack. South of Tabor, Dalmekio. South of Tabor. We're definitely doing that first. Alright. Dalmekio. Oh, we can't. We can't do it. It doesn't let us travel. But we do have a side quest here somewhere. Oh, we got three. We got 3 side quests. Alright, let's activate them all.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales. The ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Alright.
Seems the hideaway's lost its
Blasted
hideaway.
book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Yvonne had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Yvonne said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Used to say the ingredients even exist anymore.
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Okay. Well, I guess we can quickly do this one.
Is a storm coming soon?
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Yvonne.
Ah, Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Saint-Briquois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never failed to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Saint-Briquois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive, and do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Okay, you know what, let's just chat to this guy.
Good morrow to you, my friend. One can
You guys can read this if you want.
The rampant popular, a sprig of cheerful yellow regardless. The only... I have a few new notes that might interest you. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
I guess if you're quick, you can pause and read them if you
What
want.
subject shall we consider today?
I just went to the yellow dot gone. Okay, so we need to go ingredient hunting, I think.
Seems the hideaways.
So let's speak to this person. Goots.
What am I gonna... Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
Speak,
There was
man.
a trader came by. One of our usuals, like... Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Right, so that's that one done. Now where are we going? Let's go here and just speak to her.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at?
Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care.
But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day. I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded. And that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Alright, let's go. Let's go do this one up here.
We're all gonna die. You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do?
There's the scales.
Sid!
Out of your studies, I see. What is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh!
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol. Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Middledore said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
That's not wrong, you know.
Well, then your work is already half done.
As long as you can put it back together.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Middledor's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
Let's inspect the arm.
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
Right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
This is so condescending, man.
Are called the pans.
I guess that's how you teach kids.
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens. Fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goots? I don't think you'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Middledore's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well,
We.
Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Middledore's hairs.
Her hairs.
Yeah. Hairs for the future.
Huh.
She's showing us her secrets now.
Hairs.
So we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Middledore and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
He's doing it on purpose. He's gonna let them find out how to do it. Okay. We need to go all the way back there, and we're just gonna take a shortcut. We're not gonna travel all the way back there, we're gonna take a shortcut.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea, although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps.
Her hairs, you mean?
And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
You've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Alright, quest done. Right, what do we have? We've got something.
Seems the hideaway is this.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
We've got something here. Alright, you guys can read that if you want. And that one. Basically, I think they're just saying thank you. And that one. What's this one?
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be in Martha's Rest?
Let's get rid of this yellow dot. Okay. What's this? The state of the realm. Oh, that's the map woman. Okay, guys. So that is it for this episode. I found through Google that I basically shouldn't look into getting new weapons. I didn't look for materials and where to get them, that kind of stuff. I just like researched what is the best weapon, and basically people said you might want to wait until all the story's done before trying to max out the character. Anyway, we have initiated a lot of these side quests, but we cannot leave the hideaway, as you can see. So there's this one here, this one up here, this one up here, but we can't leave the hideaway. So we're just going to progress through to the next part of the main quest in the next episode. Guys, if you liked the video, please go ahead and drop a like on the video. Also, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot. I will catch you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Peace out.